On the third day of Christmas, the retro nerd bring to me a blonde-haired clone rip-off of nothing more than Ryu. What is up, everybody? I'm the retro nerd, and welcome back to the third day, or day 3 of 12 days of Street Fighter, in celebration of 12 days of Christmas, and also in celebration of Season 2 of Street Fighter V, which sometime down the road I will be able to play Street Fighter V. I played it a couple times when I was at the Comic-Con, Phoenix Comic-Con, because the Cobra Arcade Bar brought a lot of their cabinets over, a lot of old school ones, but apparently someone there or someone had it specially made, but it was a Street Fighter V cabinet, pretty much just with the PS4 inside of it, which was kind of awesome, or some shit like that. But yeah, so I got to play it there a little bit. I haven't fully got to play it yet. I don't own a PS4, but that will change when we do taxes and taxes come in. I'll get a PS4. Most of you, if you like the Facebook page, you probably already saw that Retro Amp got a PS4 for Christmas from me, because that's how I do it with my buddies and my friends, and she really deserves it for always being there for me and helping me out and all that stuff. So I think she deserves it a lot, and I even customized it to where since she likes Sword Art Online a lot, I got a Asuna skin on it, so instead of just a black PS4, it's got Asuna on it, and got her Sword Art Online, the last song. Yeah, so that's anyways, let's get out of that and let's get into who we're talking about this time around. We are talking about Ken Masters. So pretty much Ken Masters, if you guys don't know the story, him and Ryu trained together as kids and pretty much developed, the same styles, because that's the style that we're taught is the assassin fist, essentially, is what it translates from Japanese name. I don't know what it was. But anyways, yeah. So they learned the assassin's fist pretty much, but they learned a different way of it. Instead of using a lot of the deadly attacks and stuff like that, they learned to control them in a certain way that it would just, damage the foe but doesn't kill them, the type of thing. Because Gouken didn't want to teach them, how to kill, essentially, because he didn't want them turning into a Kuma, which is, just his other training. Gouken and Akuma, I believe, are brothers. Yeah, I think they're brothers, or some shit like that. But I know they were like training partners as well, so I know they trained together. But anyways, okay. So yeah, they train together. They learn the same martial arts, and the only difference between them is Ryu and Ken. Ryu is able to tap into the Evil Hado, which is the same thing that Akuma can tap into and possess and become more powerful. Ken taps into, it looks like, from what everybody sees, is fire. He can manifest fire from his fist when he does the Shoryuken, and now in the more recent ones, and in Street Fighter 4 as well, he can also apply it to his feet as well. So when he does the I'm trying to think of the name. It's like Tatsubaka. It's the one where they're like Spencer that or Tatsubaka or whatever. It's the fucking swirly bird spinning kick that they do in the air. Yeah, they're able to fucking. He's able to apply that with fire damage as well, as well as his ultra. He can apply fire to that as well, to his feet and to his fist. It looks like simultaneously now instead of just one at a time. So yeah. So you're probably wondering, why is Ken Masters one of my favorites? I've said this multiple times that Ken Masters is probably my favorite Street Fighter character besides Dan and Ryu as well. Dan just for the joking side, but I've fought people before as Dan and I've beaten their mains. They like people that main as Guile and stuff like that. I've completely, utterly destroyed them with Dan. But with Ken, I will completely, utterly, and destroy you with Ken as well. Yes, I don't bust out a lot of the ultra combos as well. It's because, one, I'm not used to busting out ultra combos in the way of Street Fighter or Street Fighter 3 as well. Unlike, you know, Marvel vs. Capcom, where it's easier to perform Ultra or Super or anything like that. It's a lot harder to perform in Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 3 as well. But now that I figured out that I could just, you know, well, I knew this for a long time, but I just didn't want to do it because it seemed cheap. But I just pretty much just put the 3 punch and the 3 kick button, because there's a 3 punch, which is one of the top buttons, and a 3 kick button, which is the opposite top button. I just put those on the face buttons, so it makes it easier for me to perform either the Shin Shuriken, which is one of his ultras, or the pretty much the kick combo that he does. One does the punch and one does the kick, so makes it easier that way that I have those on there. Yeah, I don't like performing a lot of the ultra combos. I like doing it sometimes if it warrants it in a match. Like pretty much like I was having a good match with a person and I was like, alright, you're worthy of me beating you with an ultra combo. But mainly I just use Hadoukens, the Tatsu, and the Shoryukens. 10 times easier to combo with and not worry about having to do all these motions just to bust out ultra combo. So well, Ken Masters is probably one of my favorites because, well, one, he's got a red gi. 2, he's an American badass. Well, he is from America. 3, when it comes all down to it, no matter what, the man is a family man, and he loves his family regardless of what happens. So, and that's a quality that a lot of these Street Fighters don't have, is that, you know, a lot of them don't have families. Like Ryu, Ken seems like he's the only one that actually does have a family. Plus, in this story, in Street Fighter 4, his wife is pregnant with his son. But if you play the X-Men vs. Street Fighter and you beat the game with him, his son is already about 10, and they were playing the game together. So it's kind of weird. The story in the chronological order is all messed up. But yeah, I don't know. It's just always fun to play with Ken. For me, when I play as Ryu, he seems a little slower than Ken, even though they have all essentially pretty much the same moves, like the Hadouken, the Tatsu, and the Shin and the Shoryuken. It just seems like Ken's a lot faster than me, and that's why I like playing as Ken, because I can bust out faster combos and, you know, win the matches faster as well. And just get it over and done with. That's essentially the way I like, is speed and getting everything done and over with and winning the matches. So, and Ken does that very well. And the other thing that was cool and always, you know, got my attention is in Street Fighter 2, not the original. It was I think it was one of the turbos. I think it was Turbo. You know, it was like one of the first times he had fire on his Shoryuken, or his Shoryuken. And I was just like, oh my god, he's got fire damage. What? Fire uppercut, dude. Dragon punch. Fucking sweet. So yeah, I've always been fascinated with Ken. I always play as Ken, even in Street Fighter 2 nowadays. But anyways, guys, that's my little retrospect of Ken Masters. Hope you guys are enjoying the 12 Days of Street Fighter. But yeah, I'm just going to continue on with these. I got tons more to go. I got Akuma, I got Dulcine, I got E Honda, I got Guile. So be looking for those ones coming soon, ladies and gentlemen. But anyways, I've been the Retro Nerd, and this has been an episode of 12 Days of Street Fighter, day number 3 with Ken Masters. Retro Nerd out.
Billy Railgun. Fists will fly at this location!
You'll be seeing red by the time I'm done with you.
Let's get started! Fight!
Get your head in the game.
Shoryuken! Hadouken! Shoryuken! Red! What an ugly roll. Hadouken! Shoryuken! That's right!
Will the tide of battle turn? Fight!